Hello, patriots. Welcome back to United States Frontline. For years, the mainstream media has been selling you a lie. They tell you to be afraid. They tell you that the East is rising. They tell you that China is overtaking the United States in technology. They want you to believe that the American era is over. But today, I am here to tell you that those headlines are wrong. Dead wrong. We are not witnessing the decline of an empire. We are witnessing the upgrade of the American superpower. The topic today is artificial intelligence. This is the most transformative technology since the discovery of fire. And make no mistake, this is not a fair fight. This is not a close race. This is a total blowout. Today, we are going to look at the cold, hard data. We are going to dig into the facts that Beijing doesn't want you to see. From the silicon chips that power the brains of AI, to the billions of dollars flooding into our startups, the United States has built a lead, so massive, so insurmountable, that the war is effectively over before it even started. Buckle up, everyone, because today we celebrate American excellence. First, let's talk about the fuel. You cannot build the future without capital. History shows us that innovation follows the money. And right now, all the money in the world is flowing to one place, the United States of America. Let's look at the Stanford University AI Index report, released in 2025. In 2024, private investment in generative AI in the United States reached a staggering $109 billion. $109 billion. Do you know how much China invested in the same period? About $9 billion. Let that sink in. The United States is investing 12 times more than our closest competitor, 12 to 1. This isn't a gap. This is a canyon. Why is this happening? Because the American economy is the envy of the world. While the Chinese economy is struggling with a property crisis and deflation, the American economy is roaring with innovation. Investors trust the United States legal system. They trust our markets. Microsoft invested $13 billion into OpenAI. Amazon invested $4 billion into Anthropic. Google is pouring billions into DeepMind. These are numbers that no other country can match. We are not just throwing money at a wall. We are building the infrastructure of the future. This is the power of American capitalism, and it is crushing the competition. Now let's move to the hardware. Software needs a body to live in. AI needs computing power. It needs chips. Specifically, it needs GPUs. And who is the undisputed king of chips? NVIDIA, an American company born in California. The NVIDIA H100 and the new Blackwell. Chips are the most valuable commodity on Earth right now. They are more important than oil. And guess what? The United States controls the supply. The United States government has implemented strict export controls. We have drawn a line in the sand. We have told the world, if you want the best technology, you play by our rules. We have banned the sale of the most advanced AI chips to China. This is a strategic masterstroke. While American companies are building data centers with tens of thousands of H100s, Chinese companies are forced to use slower, older, less efficient chips. Imagine trying to race a Ferrari with a bicycle. That is the situation right now. It takes them longer to train their models. It costs them more electricity. And the results are worse. But the critics will say, wait, aren't the chips made in Taiwan? Yes, TSMC manufactures them. But the design? The blueprint? The intellectual property? That is 100% American. And thanks to the CHIPS Act, we are bringing manufacturing back home. TSMC is building massive factories in Arizona. Intel is building in Ohio. Samsung is building in Texas. We are turning the United States into a fortress of manufacturing. The Silicon Shield is real, and it is protecting American interests. Let's talk about the most critical resource of all, human intelligence. You can have all the money and all the chips, but you need the geniuses to write the code. Where do the smartest people on Earth want to live? Do they want to live in a surveillance state? Or do they want to live in the land of the free? According to the Macro Polo Global AI Talent Tracker, the United States is the #1 destination for top-tier AI researchers. By a landslide. Here is the most telling statistic. Even among researchers who were born in China, where do they finish their PhDs? In the United States. And after they graduate, where do they stay? Over 75% of them stay in the United States to work for American companies. We are taking the best minds from around the world, and they are becoming Americans. This is our secret weapon, our culture, our universities. MIT, Stanford, Caltech, Carnegie Mellon. These are the temples of innovation. Talent attracts talent. The best engineers want to work at OpenAI, at Google, at Meta. They don't want to work where the government can disappear them for saying the wrong thing. We are winning the war for talent because we offer something they cannot: freedom. This brings me to a point that nobody talks about: the freedom factor. Generative AI learns from data. It reads the internet. It reads books. It reads history. To build a truly intelligent AI, you need open access to information. You need the truth. But in China, the truth is dangerous. The Chinese Communist Party relies on censorship to stay in power. They have the Great Firewall. They block Wikipedia. They block news sites. Now imagine trying to train an AI model in that environment. You have to lobotomize the AI. You have to teach it to lie. You have to put strict guardrails on what it can say about the government. If an AI chatbot in China tells the truth about certain political events, the developers could go to prison. This is a massive handicap. Censorship is the enemy of intelligence. You cannot create a super intelligence if you are afraid of what it might think. American AI models are trained on the open web. They are trained on diverse viewpoints. This makes our models smarter, more robust, and more capable. While their AI is being taught to be a good propaganda machine, our AI is being taught to solve cancer, to write code, and to unlock the secrets of the universe. This represents an ideological victory for the West. Now, let's talk about defense, because United States Frontline is about strength. How does this translate to military power? We are seeing a revolution in warfare, and the Pentagon is fully aware of it. The United States Department of Defense has launched the Replicator Initiative. The goal is to field thousands of autonomous drones and robotic systems, all powered by American AI. We are combining our superior software with our military hardware. Companies like Palantir are deploying AI to the battlefield today. They help our commanders make decisions faster than the enemy. They analyze satellite imagery in real time. In modern warfare, the side that processes information faster wins. And nobody processes information faster than the United States. China has numbers. They have a lot of ships, but we have the brain. Our systems are becoming smarter every single day. A swarm of American AI drones adapting to the battlefield in real time. This is a force multiplier that changes the math of war. It ensures that our enemies will think twice before challenging us. Peace through strength. That is the American way. There is one more layer to this victory: the open source revolution. Look at Meta. Mark Zuckerberg made a bold move. He released the Llama models to the public. Why is this a genius move for America? Because now, millions of developers around the world are building on American standards. They are using PyTorch. They are using TensorFlow. We are setting the rules of the road. We are defining the language of AI. Even Chinese developers are using American open source models to build their applications. Think about the irony. They are building their future on American technology foundations. We are the platform. We are the operating system of the world. So, let's recap the scoreboard. In investment, we have a 12-to-1 advantage. In hardware, we control the supply of the world's most powerful chips. In talent, we attract the best minds from every corner of the globe. In ideology, our freedom allows for true innovation. In defense, we are integrating AI into the most powerful military force in history. Does this sound like a nation in decline? Does this sound like we are losing? Absolutely not. The narrative of American decline is a myth. It is a story told by people who are betting against the United States. And as history has proven, time and time again, it is always a bad idea to bet against the United States of America. We are the pioneers. We are the explorers. We went to the moon. We invented the internet. And now we are leading the artificial intelligence revolution. The AI empire is not rising in the East. It is firmly established right here, in the West. Under the stars and stripes, the future is bright. The future is intelligent. And the future speaks English. So the next time someone tells you that China is taking over, you just smile. You tell them to look at the numbers. You tell them to look at the chips. You tell them to look at the freedom. We are just getting started. Thank you for watching United States Frontline. If you are proud of American innovation, hit that like button. Share this video with a patriot who needs to hear the truth. And subscribe for more reports from the front lines of American victory. Stay strong, stay free, and God bless the United States of America.